My girlfriend announced, "I want a polyamorous relationship. I've been reading about it, and it's the future." I said, "Let me think about it." Then I told my friends, and they all warned me she was already cheating. When I hired a private investigator and found out she'd been with 3 other guys for months. I, 29 male, was making dinner when my girlfriend dropped the bomb. She came home with this weird energy. We'd been together 2 years, living together for 6 months. Things seemed fine, normal couple stuff. She sat at the kitchen table, phone in hand, looking nervous but excited. "So I've been doing a lot of reading lately." "About what?" "Polyamory, ethical non-monogamy, opening up relationships." She said it like she was announcing a promotion. "I think we should explore it." I put down the knife I was using to chop vegetables. "You want an open relationship? It's not just open, it's about growth and emotional maturity. Lots of progressive couples are doing it now. We're young, why limit ourselves to outdated social constructs?" She sounded like she'd memorized a TED Talk. "This is kind of out of nowhere. I've been thinking about it for a while. We can still love each other and experience other connections. It doesn't have to be threatening." Something felt off. My girlfriend never reads about anything. She watches reality TV and scrolls TikTok. "Let me think about it." She looked surprised, maybe expected me to argue. "Really? You'll consider it?" "Yeah, it's a big decision." She smiled, kissed my cheek, went to shower, left her phone on the table. It buzzed. Text preview on the lock screen. "Miss you, baby, can't wait for tomorrow." From study group. Interesting name for a contact. Called my college buddy that night, told him about the polyamory conversation. He didn't even hesitate. "Dude, she's already cheating." "What?" "That's the playbook. They cheat, feel guilty, then try to make it okay retroactively by getting you to agree to opening things up. My ex did the exact same thing. Started talking about evolving past monogamy right before I found out she'd been hooking up with her coworker. Called another friend. Same reaction. Bro, the poly talk is always cover. She wants permission for what she's already doing. Third friend. Yeah man, sorry. She's definitely already got someone. 3 for 3. So I Googled private investigators, found a guy with good reviews, met him the next day at a coffee shop. My girlfriend suddenly wants polyamory. Friends think she's already cheating. He nodded like he'd heard this before. Usually they are. What's your timeline? Fast as you can. Give me a week, maybe less if she's not careful. Turns out she wasn't careful at all. He called me 4 days later. You sitting down? I was. Yeah. Your girlfriend isn't seeing one other person. She's seeing 3. My brain glitched. 3? 3 different guys. Different days. I've got photos, timestamps, hotel receipts. You want the full breakdown? Tell me everything. Guy 1. Tech guy she met at a coffee shop. They meet twice a week. She told me those nights were her women's empowerment class. The PI followed her straight to his apartment. No empowerment happening there. Guy 2, her personal trainer. They don't train. They meet at the same hotel every week while I'm at work. She said she was doing early morning workout sessions. Guy 3, a bartender from the place near our apartment. The place we go to together sometimes. She meets him after his shifts. Told me those were girls' nights with her sister. How long? Based on what I've found, at least 4 months. 4 months, while telling me she loved me every day. Here's the kicker, he said. I checked these guys' social media. Know what she told them? What? Guy 1 thinks she's single. Guy 2 thinks she broke up with her boyfriend recently. Guy 3 thinks you're her controlling ex she's trying to escape. She told them I'm her ex? Yup, and there's more. Remember that credit card you gave her for household stuff? She's been using it for dates with all of them. I pulled up our shared card statement. Started scrolling. Restaurant charges I didn't recognize. Movie tickets. Hotel stays. All on my card. I've got everything documented, he said. Photos, videos, messages, receipts. Sending it all over now. The files arrived. Took me an hour to look through it all. Photos of her holding hands with Guy 1. Video of her kissing Guy 2. Screenshots where she told Guy 3 I was her psycho ex who won't leave her alone. I sat there processing 4 months of lies. She'd looked me in the eye every single day, said I love you, planned our future, all while rotating through 3 other guys on my dime. My phone buzzed. Text from her. Working late tonight? Don't wait up. Love you. It was her night with Guy 3. I texted back, love you too. Then I found guy 1 on social media through the PI report. Sent him a message. Hey, you don't know me, but we should talk about my girlfriend. Here's my number. Found guy 2. Same message. Guy 3 was trickier, private social media, but I knew where he worked. Created a group chat, added guy 1 and guy 2, called it About Her. Guy 1 responded first. Who is this? Her boyfriend, the one she lives with, the one she told you doesn't exist. Wait, what? Sent a photo. Me and her from last week. Kissing. Recent. That's impossible. She said she was single. Guy 2 jumped in. Hold up. Boyfriend? She told me she dumped him. Nope. Still together. She texted me, love you, an hour ago. Sent screenshots of our recent conversations. The casual domestic stuff. The affection. You're kidding. Wish I was. How long you been seeing her? Guy 1, 3 months. Guy 2, 2 months. We've been together 2 years. Living together 6 months. Silence in the chat. Then guy 1, what the hell? Gets better. She just asked me to open up our relationship. Polyamory. Said she's been reading about it. Oh my god. She's trying to make it retroactive. Exactly. Wanted my permission for what she's already doing. Sent them the PI report. Everything. There's a third guy too. Bartender. She's probably with him right now. Guy 1, I feel sick. Guy 2, what do we do? Give me a day. Don't tell her anything yet. They agreed. I had one more visit to make. Went to the bar late that night. Guy 3 was closing up. Can I talk to you about her? Showed him a photo. His face changed. Who are you? Her boyfriend. She said you're her ex, that you won't leave her alone. Really? Here's a photo from this morning, in our apartment, that we share. Showed him the picture. Watched his expression shift from defensive to confused to angry. Are you serious? Dead serious. She's been seeing you, 2 other guys, and living with me. Want proof? Showed him the PI photos. He set down the glass he was holding, hard. That lying. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. Update 1. The plan came together beautifully. She had plans with guy 1 that night, her usual empowerment class. I told her I'd be working late. Oh, perfect. I have class anyway. Have fun, babe. She left around 7. I gave her a head start, then headed to guy 1's building. He'd agreed to meet in the lobby. Guy 2 showed up, then guy 3. We must have looked insane. 3 random dudes waiting in an apartment lobby like the world's weirdest support group. This is surreal, guy 2 kept saying. Tell me about it. Around 8, she walked in, saw guy 1, started smiling. Then she saw me. Smile died. Then guy 2. Then guy 3. Her face went white. Hey babe, I said. Funny seeing you at your empowerment class. What are you doing here? Guy 1 stepped forward. Finding out I've been lied to for 3 months. Guy 2. Finding out you're not actually single. Guy 3. Finding out you've got a whole collection going. She looked between all of us like a cornered animal. This isn't, I can explain? Can you? I pulled out my phone. Explain the PI report? 4 months of juggling all of us? Using my credit card to pay for your dates? You hired a PI? Like that was the shocking part. Yeah, after you tried to trick me into accepting polyamory to cover your tracks. I wasn't trying to trick you. I was trying to be honest. Guy 2 actually laughed. Honest? You told me he was stalking you. I never. That's not. You told me you were single. Guy 1 said that you'd never had a serious relationship. Guy 3. You told me he was abusive. That you were scared. She turned to me, tears starting. Baby, please. Don't. I love you. This was just, I was confused. I made mistakes. Mistakes? I held up the folder of printed evidence. 4 months isn't a mistake. It's a lifestyle. We can work through this. Therapy. I'll stop seeing them. Oh, you'll stop seeing us? Guy 1 looked offended. Lady, we're done with you. Guy 2 nodded. Yeah, this is psychotic behavior. Guy 3 just shook his head and walked out. She grabbed my arm. Please don't do this. I'll do anything. You already did with 3 other guys. I made a mistake. People make mistakes. No, you made choices every single day. You chose to lie to me, to them, to everyone. You chose to steal my money for your side relationships, and you chose to try manipulating me instead of being honest. Where am I supposed to go? Not my problem. Your stuff will be packed tomorrow. Pick it up. Locks get changed after. You can't kick me out. I live there. Your name's not on the lease. You're a guest, and I'm asking you to leave. She looked around. No backup, no sympathy, just 4 guys staring back at her. I hate you, she spat. All of you. Cool. Still need you out. She left crying. We stood there in awkward silence. Guy 1 looked at me. You good? Getting there. That was brutal, but necessary. Guy 2 shook my hand. Sorry, man. Thanks for the heads up, though. Yeah, saved us all some time. They left. I went home and started packing her stuff. Found her journal in a drawer. Couldn't resist. Opened it. Entry from 2 months ago. This is so easy. He has no clue. The different guys all offer something unique. Why choose? If he finds out, I'll just pitch the polyamory thing. He's too nice to say no. There it was. Written proof of the whole plan. My phone buzzed. You're making the biggest mistake of your life. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. You'll regret this. Blocked her. Her sister called within the hour. What did you do? She's devastated. I ended things after catching her cheating with 3 guys. She made a mistake. Everyone deserves forgiveness. 3 guys for 4 months isn't a mistake. It's a part-time job. You're cruel. She loved you. She loved my apartment and credit card. There's a difference. Hung up. Her mom called next. My daughter is hysterical. What happened? I ended our relationship after discovering she'd been cheating on me with 3 different men for 4 months while using my credit card to fund it. Long pause. She says you're overreacting. I have a PI report with photos and video. Want me to send it? She says relationships are complicated. Not that complicated. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Pretty basic. Where is she supposed to live? With you, or her sister, or one of her 3 boyfriends? Lots of options. Hung up. Finished packing that night. 2 years of relationship in boxes. Found photos of us. Trips we took. All fake, apparently. Found the anniversary gift I'd bought for next month. Expensive necklace. Hadn't given it to her yet. Returned it the next day. Got my money back. Update 2. The next few weeks were a masterclass in manipulation tactics. First came love bombing. Texts from new numbers. I miss you so much. You're my soulmate. Remember our first date? How perfect it was. I'll spend my life making this up to you. Ignored all of them. Then the threats. You can't just throw away 2 years. I'll tell everyone what you did. You're gonna be so sorry. Still ignored. She tried getting to me through mutual friends. Hey man, she's really broken up about this. Maybe hear her out? Everyone deserves a second chance. I sent one friend the PI report. Just one. Read this, then tell me about second chances. Word spread fast. The friend stopped messaging. She came to the apartment one night, pounded on the door. Let me in, we need to talk. Called the cops. They escorted her away, told her not to come back. Her mom left voicemails about working things out and the power of forgiveness. Blocked her. Her sister sent a long email about how I destroyed her sister's life and I'd die alone. Deleted it. But here's where it got interesting. That credit card she'd been using? I pulled every single charge. Restaurant dinners, hotels, movie tickets, concert tickets, even lingerie purchases. Total damage over 4 months, just under $8,000. Took it to a lawyer, friend of a friend. He looked at the statement and the PI report. Smiled. This is fraud. Clear cut. You gave her the card for household expenses. She used it for unauthorized personal use. We can pursue this. Seriously? Absolutely. You've got documentation of everything. The PI report shows what she was doing when these charges happened. It's all connected. Filed a police report. Credit card fraud. She called me from her mom's phone. Crying hard. The police came to my mom's house. What did you do? Reported the $8,000 you stole. It's not stealing. You gave me that card. For groceries and household stuff. Not for your affair partners. You can't prove I used it for that. Actually, I can. Every charge correlates with the PI report. It's all documented. This is insane. This is revenge. No, this is consequences. Should have thought about that before spending my money on other guys. She hung up, called back from another number. Please, drop the charges. I'll pay you back. With what? You don't work. I'll get a job. Just please drop this. This will ruin my life. Should have considered that before committing fraud. I'm begging you. You had 3 other boyfriends. You asked them for help. Blocked that number too. Her lawyer sent a letter, demanded I drop charges and threatened to sue for emotional distress. My lawyer sent back a response that basically said, try it. The case moved forward. She had to pay restitution, full $8,000 plus court costs. Payment plan over 2 years since she couldn't pay it all at once. Her mom called one last time. You've ruined her. She can't get a job with this on her record. Probably should have thought about that before stealing. It's not stealing when you're in a relationship. Judge disagreed. He already ruled. Click. Meanwhile, I moved. New apartment, nicer place, just mine. Sold the furniture we'd bought together, got new stuff, changed my number, fresh start. Guy 2 reached out a few weeks later through social media. Hey man, checking in. How you doing? Good. Better. You? Same. Wild situation though. Thanks for exposing it all. Saved me a lot of wasted time. Yeah, dodged a bullet. She tried contacting me last week. Long message about how you manipulated everyone against her. Let me guess, she's the victim? Of course. Didn't respond. Just blocked. Smart. Heard later she tried the same with Guy 1 and Guy 3. Playing victim. Saying I fabricated everything. None of them bought it. Few months later, ran into one of her friends at a store. She looked uncomfortable. Hey, how are you? Good. You? Fine. Listen, about everything. Don't worry about it. She's been saying you made it all up, that the PI stuff was fake. People can believe what they want. I saw the evidence though. I know she lied. Just wanted to say I'm sorry. Appreciate that. She's not doing well. Still living with her mom. Can't find work because of the fraud charge. That's unfortunate. Is it? She did this to herself. Yeah, she did. She left. I finished my shopping. Thought about where I was months ago. Being played, lied to, stolen from, and where I am now, new place, new number, new life. No more mysterious classes, no more suspicion, no more funding someone else's dating life. Got a text from a friend. Drinks this weekend? Yeah, I'm free. Free. That was it. I was free. The whole thing taught me something valuable. Trust your gut. When someone suddenly wants to change fundamental relationship rules, ask why. When friends warn you, listen. And when someone shows you who they really are, believe them. She wanted polyamory. Turned out she was already living it, just without telling me. When faced with honesty versus consequences, she tried manipulation instead. Didn't work. She lost her boyfriend, her free apartment, her 3 side pieces, $8,000, and her clean record. Because she couldn't just be honest. I lost someone who never actually loved me and gained my self-respect back. Fair trade. Last I heard, she's still at her mom's, still paying restitution, still telling anyone who'll listen that she's the victim. Me? I'm good. Dating again, taking it slow, being cautious but optimistic. Because now I know what red flags look like, and I know I don't have to ignore my instincts to keep someone happy. She wanted progressive, evolved relationships. Instead, she got good old-fashioned accountability.